What's up? What's up? How y'all doing on Friday? I got my main man back tonight. What's up? Dan, the man. You want to tell us how was your little time off, little retirement action? Is that what just relaxation?
Yeah, we went up to Brookfield and visited with our brother, sister.
Yeah,
We had a good time on the farm.
little family time,
Yeah,
little family time.
we spent some time
Yeah.
with the chickens, with the cow.
Not the chicken.
Yeah,
Chicken.
cow.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a good time
y'all were in the country.
in the country.
In the country. That's pretty much kind of what we like.
And
So, yeah, it's Friday night. We chilling on the dock. Yeah, we ain't sponsored by Mercury, but you see that Mercury in the back. Anyway, yeah. So this week, the question was
superstition.
superstitions, rituals, and you know what lucky items do you need on the boat when you go fishing? So anyway, before we get started, I want to thank Cracking Jigs. You can look up in their right hand, left hand uh, corner. Their logos there. They're our sponsor, and they're a veteran-owned company. They even give um, what it don't matter. We're live. We don't care.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken. Anyway, veteran owned, and they do give away uh, equipment and stuff to veteran companies. And um, anyway, their customer service is great. I've worked with them before. They have stuff they give to veteran organizations at no charge, which I mean at no charge to a veteran group, not individuals, but they try to help them out, and they're kind of known throughout the country and even in Panama um, for their jigs. So it's slow pitch jigging, and Chris is a good guy. You can go to www.kraken, as Kraken jigs,
You can't
JIGZ.com.
you can't go wrong with the jigs, folks.
You can't go wrong with the jigs. You can't go wrong that it's serving veterans. And we have a discount code, BoatRamp 10. You get 10% off if you buy anything from there. And just know that a lot of his proceeds service veterans and, I call fishing mental health for first responders, veterans, and even just regular people de-stressing from everyday work and dealing with people.
I'm a veteran, and I can tell you that's the absolute truth.
Uh, there we go. All right. So before we get started with reading answers, there wasn't there wasn't many. Um, and to real quick to go back to cracking jigs, he is going to be sending us some jigs and stuff to give away. I do have a bunch of jigs that I've had for a while, some pink ones that I'm going to be helping give away also. So I think what we'll do this week is that anybody that we'll look at who viewed it, and we'll put everybody that viewed this or shared it or liked it, and that's the only way a podcast grows is liking, sharing, word of mouth. Just share it. I don't care if you listen to the first 5 minutes, just share it. You ain't even got to say nothing. Hey, follow these guys. Share it, like it. That's the only way it gets bigger. Anyway, um, so because there wasn't a whole lot, I was talking with Dan earlier, and Hey, I was wanted to tell a story that I heard. I heard
You heard.
I heard a story.
Okay.
I mean,
This should be good.
yeah. I mean,
You didn't do this. You heard about it.
yes. In no way was I involved. I heard about it. Heard about it.
Okay.
And we're gonna take it back to the mid to late '80s.
Okay.
Fishing Creek,
Fishing Creek.
Fishing Creek.
Been there many times.
Yeah, I mean, the guy that told me about this, young guy, he's young back then. Yeah, young back then. Yeah. But anyway, so, the area that he lived in at the time, when you say, hey, I got neighbors, your neighbors like driving to their house is like a mile down the road, but through the woods, it's a half a mile.
As the crow flies.
As the crow flies. If y'all ain't ever heard that, anybody young watching it, that means if the crow flies straight,
Straight line.
that's as the crow flies. Just help y'all out if y'all were struggling with that. But anyway, so uh, his neighbors had seen him that the day before and told him, "Hey, meet us uh, down by the creek." So Fish Eating Creek ran through that property that they were playing around on, and the guys showed up with gigs.
Gig.
Gigs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm familiar
Yeah.
with gig.
I mean, some of y'all are familiar. I mean, you can have frog gigs, flounder gigs. Hey, even gar gigs.
Gar gig.
That's what they were doing. Gig and gar.
Okay.
On Fishing Creek. But I mean, that wasn't me. This is just what I was hearing. This is what I heard. And anyway, so they all took turns all day gigging gars. And it came time for the guy that was telling me about this that uh, they handed him the gig. And I don't know, they were about waist, thigh high water, thigh high,
Ah,
thigh high.
you don't remember this guy's name?
No, I do not. I have no idea who it is.
To protect the innocent.
Protect the innocent and what do you call that when statute of limitations? That's why I'm protecting the guys.
Statutes of limitations.
Yeah, I don't know. If any of you FWC guys, I mean, we know the FBI is probably watching.
Probably.
Just conspiracy. I mean, just a theory. Anyway, so they hand it to this old boy, and he's walking thigh
Ah,
high, and he comes across this log laying in the water, and he peeks over and he sees this big old head sticking out.
garfish head.
And that's what they were going after.
There's
And
no mistaking a garfish head.
right.
Yeah.
So he picks up the gig and he's been quiet. I mean stealth. I mean they said this Joker could almost walk on water. It's like a water whisperer. Stealthy. Oof.
That's stealthy.
Stealthy. So then they said he was fixing to do it and he started shaking. He's like, man, they told him, he said, man, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. I need one of y'all to get this guard. So what he told me was he handed the gig off. Another guy came in there, said, back.
Yeah.
Back. Didn't even waste time. It wasn't no, hey, let's let this thing go. I'm just going to get him. Well,
Wait a minute. Had any of those guys been drinking?
no.
Okay.
I mean, what he was telling me, mid 80s, midnight, they're like seventh, eighth, ninth grade,
So?
Yeah, I know, but
All right.
I mean, record, I had met this dude's parents before.
Mhm.
Yeah, he wasn't drinking.
Okay.
From what, yeah. Just knowing the parents, he wouldn't be able to walk if he was caught drinking. I'm just, so, and the guys that were a part of this story, I know he was telling me that their parents were the same way. You know,
I got
so wasn't no drinking involved. It was just good old country out in the woods at a creek fun.
Florida crackers.
Florida cracker shit. That's what we're doing. Florida, been there, done that. So anyway, what he was telling me, this guy gigs it, picks it up. He said, "Man, that was the biggest 10-pound bass he had ever seen in his life." I mean, he told me it was like we were had a party, like they were just partying, and I don't know. He didn't tell me what they did with it or anything like that, but 10-pound bass. I know to this day.
That's a big bass.
He told me that there's still 3 prong holes in that bass.
So what happened to it?
Mm, I mean, it might just be displayed as a museum piece, maybe. I don't know. It could be the largest gig bass ever. I don't know. But I mean, from what he told me, it was, it was. They thought it was a guard at first. Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, well, I can understand mistaking a bass.
I mean, it wasn't like clear blue water. It was more fish eating creeks, muddy, dark,
tanny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shadows could have been playing a part in it.
I understand.
Shadows.
I fully understand.
Yeah. I mean, you got anything you want to talk about before we get into? I mean, we do have a co-host, a kind of a co-host tonight.
Yeah.
That kind of we're talking about superstitious luck items. I mean, we got somebody sitting in the background that kind of a lucky item on the dock. Would you say?
Talking about Winnie?
No, we're talking about
You
Maxine.
talking about Maxine?
Yeah, I mean, kind of a lucky item. She's part of the. I mean, do y'all want to see? Y'all want to see Maxine?
We got Maxine.
Yeah, we're gonna show y'all Maxine. Kind of a part of. Now we ain't gonna say last name or nothing, but I mean,
Maxine.
name's Maxine. We're just gonna leave it at that. Kind of looks like maybe some kind of politician, maybe.
Politician, yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Maxine.
That's Maxine.
Say hello to Maxine.
Maxine's the first time she's ever been conservative. Oh, anyway, we just thought that was, you just can't help it. It's like staring you in the face when you come on the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Back to the question.
back to the question. So, I probably didn't word it right. The question, I said, "What's your superstitions, rituals, uh, um, oh, rituals, and like lucky items you need when you're on a boat or when you go fish." I know Dan, you did a little research on superstitions. I mean,
Yeah.
how many are kind of out there? I mean, we all know the main one for saltwater goes. I don't know if that's the same ritual in bass, kind of, and all of it transcends all fishing.
The banana.
The banana.
Got to talk about the banana.
And I mean, far as the banana for me, if you want to eat a banana before you go fishing, far as make sure you don't get cramps, eat it at the house. I mean, even if you're bank fishing, don't bring a banana.
But here's the deal.
Okay, go ahead.
Way back in the day, when bananas were brought up to the state from South America, they just threw the banana stalks in the hull of the boat. And banana stalks back then were notorious for all kind of critters hiding up inside of them. Spiders, snakes, and once they put them in the hull of the boat, these things would come get loose and crawling around all over the boat. Well,
basically kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah, bite.
Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's where the banana thing came from. So it carries on right on to today.
Right.
And everybody knows you bring one banana on the boat, it ain't gonna have a snake in it. It ain't gonna have a spider in it. But still,
Sorry about that.
Man, I thought somebody was cranking up.
Yeah, yeah. um. Anyway, yeah. So
One superstition that I've always had, and there's a certain amount of truth to it, is when you're on the way to the boat ramp and you're driving down the highway and you pass the cow pasture and all the cows are laying down, every one of them. You look around, there's no birds flying. It's just one of them days where all of nature is just laying down. Okay, it,
what's that?
it's probably true that the fish ain't gonna bite.
Mm,
Everything's laying down.
mm.
My problem is when I'm driving by the cow pasture, there's always this one damn cow just standing up. And I'm thinking, oh, that's like a 12-pound bass.
Right.
And that's the one that I'm going to catch. So I go ahead to the river and I launch my boat and I go fishing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. And it's just that.
No, I don't think that's that 12-pound bass you're looking at. I think that's the devil saying, "Dad, just come on, come on, just come on to the river. I swear you'll catch some."
I should listen.
That's right.
I could get Gatorade. There's a whole lot of things that could happen.
I mean, the Lord's saying, "Dan, I got these cows down on the ground."
But that one
telling you,
there's a one damn cow that's always standing up out there, and I see him, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm going.
Yeah. You know, the
one I'm gonna catch.
The Lord let that devil, he just walks the wilderness and says, "Look, I got him. I got him." Y'all see, he made that turn. He made that turn to the boat ramp.
He's succumbed to temptation.
um, so my superstitions, one of mine is I have one rod that I always bring. I always bring. I will if I'm not catching anything, especially if we're inshore fishing or bass fishing. If we're not catching anything, I'm rigging that rod up. I'll catch something. I don't care if it's a glass minnow. I don't care.
Which rod is that?
That's the one I call Little Granny. I mean, we could go in to how the Little Granny came about, and was kind of in the first year of when I started building rods.
Our core.
12. No, that was actually, no, 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 no. That was actually, okay, so I had Swanee Valley rods with one guy for a year, and then gave him that and changed the power core rods. Uh, wait, what was it called? I had a long name. It was power core rods and outfitters because I was selling kayak and some stuff like that. But anyway, this rod was the early stages of power core rods.
Would you happen to have one with you?
I do, and this one had the autism handles on it, and I just made it funky. And I paired it with a, I think that's a zip code or a,
Oh, that's sweet.
I forget what it is. Anyway, so that is Little Greenie right there. Little Greenie. It's just a green rod. I had bought 5 of those blanks. Took it peacock bass fishing with Captain Bill. He's like, I mean, we caught peacock bass with it all day. He's like, oh, I gotta have one. So I made him Adam. That's Real Deal Adventures. I made
Real
him
deal.
one,
I know Adam.
and I made all still has mine. Of course, I don't fish like those guys. Again, if y'all have not heard my story, is according to Bill, I really can't fish. The Lord give me ability to catch enough fish to survive on.
Whoa. I take issue with that. Last time we went steak fishing, you tore our asses up.
I know, but there, Lord looks down on, lifts people up every now and then. I'm just saying. But my main gift is to build rods to let other people fish. I fish enough that I could survive on something to eat.
We got
Country
about,
boy will survive.
we got 3 or 4 of them rods.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We want to
So,
build some good rods. Good rods.
and so not only did I have that, so Everglades Fishing Company, uh, if I wear a pair of their socks with me and I have a good day, oh, from then on out, I'm wearing them socks every time. If I wear a hat and I have a good day, I'm wearing that hat till I don't catch any fish anymore, and then I'll switch it up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're the same way, but I played baseball, so that was I had things if I wore a certain if I wore a certain shirt underneath my other shirt and we won, I was gonna wear it until we didn't win. Now I didn't have the superstition of not washing stuff. Yeah, like, hey, I'm not gonna wash my underwear until we lose.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was not that person. But if we won with a certain clothing or apparel on, I'm wearing that.
Well, I got a little something right here.
Okay,
Okay.
come on.
And if, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm Lunker Louie's grandpa. Lunker Louie's pretty famous. And when Lunker Louie was like 3 years old, he had this.
Okay, yeah.
Started out to be a Christmas ornament.
Wait. No, this way. This way. All right. You can get a little closer. Yeah, that is Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
And I've had this on my boat keychain for 20 years. And it's bad luck if you don't rub Winnie when you go out before you go out fishing. You got to rub Winnie.
Yeah, I know. I said in my video, I said you got to rub your weenie,
I think I got you.
and you got and
Facebook.
right, but you corrected me. It's Winnie.
It's Winnie,
Winnie.
not Winnie.
Yeah.
Got him kicked off Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so now when we go out fishing, if you forget to rub Winnie,
Not having a good day.
ain't
Not
gonna catch
having a good day.
okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
fine.
yeah, that's a good one. So I'm gonna read these real quick. We don't have a lot of time left, but this was Ash. She friend of mine out of Jupiter. Anyway, Ash says she brings Zaps chips on the boat, and she has to donate a chip to the fishes.
Never heard of them. Zaps.
Zaps, they got some Cajun voodoo ones. Is that Zaps? Anyway, it's the type of chip. Maybe we ought to have Zaps on here next time. You know. Anyway, she drops the chip in the water uh, before the fishing session, and usually that results in a good day every time she does that.
Okay.
10-7 fishing. Again, what are your superstition rituals, lucky items you have to have? 10-7 says no bananas, which we all agree to that.
We talked about it, but
All agree to that. And then, and he always pours the first sip of beer into the water for the fish.
Okay.
You know, kind of like pouring for the homies.
Gotcha.
You know,
Good one.
yeah. So that's what we had this week. Um, did you have something else you wanted to?
You want to talk about this?
No, we're gonna do a little something. Carolina Sinkers, if you're listening tonight, we're gonna be doing a little commercial thing with your Bago. You know, we don't want to announce it right here, but anyway, we have come up with a little thing, and we're gonna try to catch probably about a 3 to 6 pounder maybe
Oh yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah.
And yeah, stay y'all need we might even go live. If we can pick up out there where we're going, we might have to go live and it'd be kind of a live commercial. And anyway, um I know do you have anything you wanna say before we go?
No, I don't have nothing else other than just power core.
Yeah. So
Cool.
what we need to do is like and share as always. We'll have the next question up for next week tomorrow. We'll put it out there. Please answer, even if it's just a simple answer. And if you have any questions you think would be funny, or people will respond to funny, message us, comment in the thing below.
We won't. We
Yeah,
won't make fun of you.
yeah.
We
I
funny.
mean, any question, it's like no, there's no stupid questions.
No.
No, we want stuff funny and controversial and everything else. So um, yeah, you can find us on X, Facebook, YouTube. I don't know how long we'll be on Facebook, and we just got started. That's the crazy thing because I don't know who runs all that, but they don't have a real good sense of humor all the time. So they the dang sure don't understand country that much
No.
because we got our own language
Those
and
people ain't coming.
we got some. Our humor is it takes a special person to understand the country humor. But anyway, we've had a blast. We like doing this on Friday nights, just chilling. And I mean, just like I said, like and share. And next week, uh, we'll have the question out soon. And next week, if you like and share, we're going to keep track of that this week. And you probably won't even know it, but we'll probably announce. We may do a giveaway next week. So make sure you tune in. That way, we're gonna have to get your email or so we can talk about address and everything. But yeah. So like and share. Your name's probably going in some. And by the way, what I'm doing trying to do from each episode is I'm finding something funny and I'm making stickers. So I have like 4 stickers made right now from the episodes we've already done. They're pretty funny, especially last week's with the silhouette of the dog taking the dump. Y'all don't know about that yet, but pretty funny sticker. Um, anyway, so once I get those stickers sent out and we get them made, those are going to be part of the giveaway package, little sticker pack. Anyway, so just some things we're going to keep doing. And pay attention to Tuesday, Thursday, because I'm probably just going to randomly start that. Just things happening beyond the boat ramp that I want to talk about and talk about mental health and stuff we're dealing with. And, anyway, so I think that's about it. You good?
I'm good.
All right. Y'all keep them tight lines. Have some toddies. Little peace out.
Peace, baby.
And we'll see you next week. Later.